What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. All right, cuties. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another video. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed and check that notification bell. That way you'll know when I drop future videos or when I go live. Now, this is breaking news for me. Yes, it is. And we're going to go ahead and talk about it real quickly. Cuties, I believe that OWN is trying to rid themselves of none other than Mr. Carlos King. Now, these are my thoughts. These are my opinions only. And this is just really based off of an observation that I just noticed. So, as always, everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged. So let's go ahead and get into what I'm talking about. You guys remember Carlos had been out here talking about reality with the king, right? I'm going to go ahead and remove that banner real quickly. As you guys can see, unfortunately, there are no episodes available. Now, I'm not sure if this is only for my provider, which is DirecTV, but you cannot see any future episodes. We know that Wanda came out here, baby, a couple weeks ago, very excited. She thought her episode was going to air, I believe, last week. It didn't. Or maybe it was week before. Then it did not air last week. And as I just showed you guys, that's right here on the screen, there are no future episodes of Reality with the King. Now, I took it a step further and I went and looked at all of the previous episodes that aired this year. Lisa Ray McCoy, I still haven't watched that. Don't plan on it. Letitia Pearson, still haven't watched it. Don't plan on it. But as you guys can see, they have season 1, episode 5, Miss Wanda. But the date of that airing, they have January 24th. So I'm like, well, we didn't pass that date. Let me go ahead and click and see if somehow this slipped, you know what I mean, by me. It did not. That episode that aired on January 24th, that was with the ladies from Ready to Love. So although they have it titled as Miss Wanda, it was not Miss Wanda. Wanda's episode appears to be scrapped. The whole damn show, again, appears to be scrapped. So do you guys think that they are ridding themselves of Carlos King? I hope so. I hope so. And I'm going to say that again. I hope so. Carlos has put OWN in hot water. All right. And we'll get into this more in another video. But again, to Destiny and Dion, who, you know, Dion's word. I'm not worried about a lawsuit. Well, guess what, Dion? OWN is. Because they bent over backwards and jumped through hoops and scrambled to make sure that that episode of Mel, the accusations against Mel by Destiny, did not air. Edited out. And we know that it hit other networks. You know what I'm saying? Philo and a couple other networks. But if OWN did all of that, please believe there is something that's going on behind the scenes. Not only did they try to make sure that that episode was not released how Carlos presented it to them. They also changed the wording. So again, if they're scrambling, I don't see how crazy ass Dion don't feel like there could be something coming down the pipeline. I'm excited about this, and I hope what I'm thinking is correct. I hope they are removing him. And then I'm going to take this a step further. The cast just started filming, right? We know that Ken was frantic child. Ken made sure to come out and let the people know that they were filming. Letitia, she was doing that. And never in the history of Love and Marriage Huntsville, once they start filming, does the cast have a break to go ahead and take a vacation. Not when they are filming. So are they still filming? Because Tisha posted that I guess they're over in Aruba or whatever. Are they still filming? Or is that also on hold? And hopefully there will be no more Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm getting excited. I made a video the other day, very upset, wanting a call to action. And, a lot of us was talking about contacting the networks and advertisers and all of that. But I think the ball is already rolling. I really, really do. And I think it may be because of the backlash that OWN is receiving for this plot that backfired, for this threesome allegation that Destiny also tried to backtrack on. I think the ball is already rolling. I hope so. I hope so. I am going to say shout out to Melody Cherie. We know that Mel is still absent. And yeah, hopefully my girl is somewhere on vacation as well with a pina colada in hand and chilling. Mel, whenever you come back out, we ready. Yes, we are. And we are still going to support you. But I have another thing that I believe that we will see tonight in my title. I have that. The cast says farewell. In the description for tonight, they have Ken sets boundaries for Martell and Trish. The ladies address the girls' trip. Trisha's ex, Marquez, literally gives Melody her flowers, and the gang entertains a surprise special guest. We already know ain't no surprise, that's Stormy, but they also have and says goodbye to a former castmate. I don't think the gang is saying goodbye to Stormy. I think that the gang will finally, in the right way, a day late and a dollar short for me, say farewell to KEKE. I really do believe that that will be on tonight's last, thank goodness, episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 9. And again, it's a day late and a dollar short for me. I think that it would have been great had the cast been able to, even if they were sitting down with a therapist and all of them were there, and we saw an episode about KEKE. KEKE was a force to be reckoned with, and I think that they owed her more than just a farewell at the end of this season. So I could be wrong. Again, these are my thoughts, my opinions only, but I definitely believe that that will be the person that the cast says goodbye to. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. It's sort of angering me right now, but it is on brand. It is on trend with Carlos King. And I will never, ever forget how Carlos handled KEKE at last year's reunion. Similar to how he handled Sonny Minks at this reunion. So he's a user. Use them, child, let me stop myself. Use them, AB, use them and throw them out. And we know he's done that, even though he didn't get a chance to throw her out. But we know that he's used and AB used Mel every damn year, everybody's storyline. But we'll talk more about this. I really hope that I am spot on with this. I hope that because of no future shows on the lineup for Reality with the King, I hope that that does mean that they are absolutely ridding themselves or starting the process to rid themselves of Carlos King. So I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. As I mentioned, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Also, let me know, and I will say, continue to rest in peace to KEKE. Let me know if you guys think that they will be saying their goodbyes tonight on the final episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do. And I will say this. With me hoping that this is the last and final episode, this title, Out with a Bang, is, that'll be perfect to ending Love and Marriage Huntsville completely. I hope that it's not a season, finale. I hope it is a series finale. So, protect Black women at all costs. Surviving Mr. Carlos King. I do have something that's coming up, and I think I want to have an open panel when I do this. But I will say again, shout out to Kempire and all of the other content creators that's spoken out when it comes to Carlos King's lack of protecting Black women. I forgot her name that Kempire had. Taria, I think it is, that he had on his live the other night. I was able to see Queen Sheba's video that she did on yesterday, Friday, Valentine's Day. I saw where Winner came up and spoke again, and all of the other content creators, some that say, look, I'm not a millimeter, but this shit was wrong, and Carlos King has not and has shown and proven that he does not protect Black women at all. And as Taria, I think that's her name, forgive me, I did subscribe to her channel, but as she said when her and Kempire were on live the other night, not only does he not protect Black women, he does not protect the Black community by the garbage that he's putting out here. So as I mentioned, time will tell. Actually, we'll know in a couple hours if they will be honoring KEKE finally. It's a damn shame. Tisha, your own cousin, you didn't demand that they honor her on this show. You didn't get with your producer or send Carlos a text or something and say, look, I think that this show owes my cousin a little more. Can we have a segment or something? So we'll see. But as I mentioned, you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Also, before you go, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.